So I don't know if this is news to you, but Facebook watches what you post even when it's marked private. And now Nielsen is going to use that information for TV ratings.
The company is now adding Facebook to its social television ratings. Nielsen already uses information from Twitter. CNET senior editor Dan Ackerman is here with us. Dan, thanks for being with us. I think this is so interesting because, of course, a lot of people think I'm putting stuff onto Facebook, but I'm putting that on privately. So how is this going to work with Nielsen?
Yeah, so if you type in a post about shoes, then you get an ad for shoes. So obviously some machine somewhere is scanning this, but because third parties can't come in and see everything on Facebook, they need the Facebook company to provide them the data. So they say we're going to provide aggregate data on what TV shows people are talking about and what numbers, not, Johnny said this about this show, but more like this number of people are talking about this show. And that's at least useful information for trying to figure out, how popular a show is besides just who's watching it when it's on.
But, even when we talk about huge chunks of data that aren't associated with individuals, there's always a concern about privacy that must be coming up in this conversation.
Oh, sure. But if you're talking about Facebook, I think that privacy talk has already sort of gone out the window.
Right.
Just like when you use Gmail, it scans, the content of your email, prevents context, sensitive ads based on that. So I feel like that horse is already way gone.
Do we know how advertisers and networks are using, social chatter, which is, it can be anything from a quick mention of, yes, I like it, or no, I didn't like it, or something like that, to weigh in on TV ratings? Because it seems like it'd be a complicated formula when
it is, and you can
chatter.
weigh the buzz, sort of, how popular something is in terms of people talking about it, but there are certainly examples where everyone talks about a show. Let's say Sharknado. There was a huge social media thing about that, but the ratings were just okay. There wasn't, more people tweeted about it than actually watched it. So it doesn't help you sort of sell more ads or sell those eyeballs. And that's what these guys are doing, but you have to, maybe you can get a feel for who's going to watch it on demand later, and that's almost more important now than that appointment-based viewing. That's sort of the old model.